What's happening, peeps? What's cracking? Alright guys, so before getting into this video, I guess I have to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I know that my shirt has holes in it. Yes, I know like it looks like I just survived a drive-by. But you know what? I live in Los Angeles. And do you know what we call this over here?
A bum.
What?
Look like a bum.
I look like a bum? Get out of here, hater. We call that fashion. So guys, today's video is going to be a workout video. I'm going to go more deep into how I'm currently training on this bulk with combining both calisthenics, weight training in order to get strength, size, and get more aesthetics. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to dive into this workout. Let's go. Diving right in, guys. I train 4 times a week. Day number 1, I train my upper body. Day number 2, I train full body. Day number 3, I train upper body again. And then day number 4, I train full body. So this workout you guys are about to watch is a full body workout, and it's day number 4. I start every single session with some handstand work, more specifically on the wall. And I currently use so many variations to get myself more comfortable to be on my hands. I use the L-shaped handstand, stomach to wall handstands, and back to wall handstands because guys, I am trying to get a 15-second freestanding handstand before the end of 2018, and I'm just slacking on that goal for the longest time, and this is the year I'm finally gonna get it, peeps. I'm finally gonna get it. So handstands are over, and guys, handstands are pretty much just a warm-up. Now it's time to get into the heavy lifting. So I'm doing some snatch grip deadlifts, and if you guys can see in the corner of the screen, that's that guy that was hating on me, Randy, earlier in the video. Man guys, you know what, that dude will know fashion if it hit him by the side of the head, man. In my opinion, my outfit is looking boom ballin', dudes. But anyways, back to this workout. Let's get serious. So guys, I'm doing the snatch grip deadlift because it's kind of similar to a deficit deadlift, because when your arms are out wide, you have to raise the bar higher so you can use lighter weights and get a better training response. And I'm using straps because I'm not trying to work out my forearms. I'm trying to focus on working my glutes, my hamstrings, and my upper back. Now I'm also using the snatch grip deadlift because this is an amazing exercise for being able to improve your static holds, especially with the front lever. So a lot of calisthenic guys, they don't do deadlifts, and if you're in calisthenics and you want to improve your front lever, please get on the deadlift, man. And plus, it won't only make you better on the bars, man, it will also make you better, you know what, in a special room, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. Look, I've said this on this channel so many times. You guys know this. If you work out your upper body, it's gonna get the girls in the door. But when you work out your lower body, it's gonna keep them around, guys. That hip drive, peeps. You know what? If you want to tap that booty, you gotta grow that booty as well, guys. Cause look, hey, Mr. Girl, do you like guys with booty?
Yeah.
They can't hear you.
Yeah.
Alright guys, you heard it straight from the mouth, man. Don't skip deadlifts. Over here, I'm doing 4 sets of 5 with 335 pounds. And one more thing you guys need to be aware of with the snatch grip deadlift is it can clip your nuts, right? If you're like me and you're African and you have that BBC, you want to be definitely very aware of this, right? Because even though it's an amazing exercise, it does have its pros and cons. But anyways, moving on with that, now we're going on to some accessory work. Going to be working on the hammies. Like I said, today is a hamstring emphasized workout. So this one I'm doing for 4 sets of 10. Usually when I have a little bit more time, I also do some back extensions for 4 sets of 15 as well. But again, time was of an essence, so I just got in just this one lift. Now, this is all I did for my legs today, guys. And I'm sure some of you guys are like, oh, so wait, how about your calves, bro? Why don't you train calves? I can't believe I'm about to say this, but guys, I have been getting so many messages from you guys. You guys have been asking me why I don't train calves, why my calves look pathetic. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Because I don't give a fuck. I really don't care about my calves. Like, seriously, dudes. Like, let me think about this, guys. When was the last time you had a girl look at you and be like, oh my god, everything looks amazing except for your calves, and then she leaves. I mean, dude, that has never ever happened to me, man. And you guys know I don't only do it for myself, man. I do it for the VZs, and honestly, my calves just don't grow, so I just don't pay any attention to them. But if you guys would like me to grow my calves, this is what we can do, right? I can set up a PayPal account. You guys can give me some donations, and I'm going to use that money to get myself some calf implants. Maybe that would be a very good compromise for all of us, you know. Let me know in the comment section. Oh, Jesus, my legs. But look, guys, end of the day, you don't need to be exactly like me. Even though I don't train calves, that doesn't mean you don't need to either, because maybe you do want to build up your calves, man. Go ahead, train them to your heart's desires. But for me, I'm gonna keep wearing my joggers so I can hide my flaws. Because look, guys, Michigo, she still loves me even though my calves are whack. Baby, don't you love me?
Yeah.
And that's all the validation your boy needs. But anyways, back to this workout. So guys, what I was doing over there was some planche work. That previous clip, that was me doing something called an advanced frog stand, similar to a frog stand, but my arms are totally straight and my knees are on my elbows. The plan was to do this for 4 sets of maximum holds, but after the first set, dudes, my abs were cramping up like a mug, dudes. It was like, so I was like, okay, you know what? I need to do a regression because that's a little bit too much for me today. So what I did today was a planche lean. So a planche lean looks like a plank, but it's a lot harder than it looks, peeps. What you do is you get into a plank position, then you lean forward. You want your shoulders to be above your wrists, and then you want to protract your shoulders, bring your shoulders forward, and you want to have like similar to a Quasimodo look. Now this is going to really work your shoulders, your pecs, your core, and your serratus anterior. Your serratus anterior is the gill looking muscle that makes your abs just look ridiculous, but this is actually just an assistant exercise for being able to hold a planche, because one of my long-term goals is to be able to do a straddle planche, which is probably going to take me at least like 2-3 years. But that's why I love doing calisthenics, man. It's fun, it can set long-term goals, and that way it can make training way more interesting. So when you're in the tail end of this workout, guys, I decided to finish off with some rings. The first exercise I did on the rings today was the RTO dips, but I added some extra weight, more specifically an extra 25 pounds to my waist, and I did about 4 sets of 6 reps. I added the weight because RTO dips were starting to become a little bit too easy. I was able to do 12 to 15 reps per set, and I knew that I needed to definitely increase the intensities. Now that's one thing, guys, when you're training, you want to always be getting better week to week, month to month, whether that is the weights lifted, how many reps you do with a particular weight, or how much volume or how many sets you can handle per session. You always want to be able to do a little bit more than you could the week before or the month before, because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to look the same. Remember, progressive overload is key when you want to build muscle mass, whether you're doing calisthenics or you're using just pure weights. After I did the RTO dips, I started to do some pulling movements. Now this is called tucked front lever pull. This is very similar to just doing a low row or barbell bent over row. It works the same exact muscles, right? But it's a lot harder because one, your feet are not on the ground, you're totally elevated, and you have to keep your core stable and tight to be able to pull effectively. So this is not just a back workout, this also works your core. So with this, guys, I did 4 sets of 7, and let me tell you guys, this wasn't easy. So with calisthenics, how you can make things harder is by changing your leverages. So if I wanted to make this movement harder, instead of adding extra weight, what I can do is I can bring my legs out more straight. So once I can now get into a full front lever pull, that is just insane level of strength, and that's kind of where I want to be working towards. Alright, Alright guys, so now we've reached the end of this workout. This was the final movement of the day, and this was to isolate the triceps. So this is a tricep extension on the rings. Now you can make this easier by making the rings higher from the ground, and you can make it harder by getting the rings closer to the ground. And in this movement I did 4 sets of maximum, which just means 4 sets to close to failure, as many reps as possible. This doesn't only work your triceps, this also works your core like crazy. In fact, almost everything I did on the rings works your core, which is one of the reasons why I like to include calisthenic movements into my training, because it just works your entire body. You're gonna feel muscles that you think you never even had, man, which is of course gonna be great for strength development, great for improving body awareness, and of course great for hypertrophy and overall conditioning, which is why I love doing this kind of stuff. Plus, it also translates to the weights, because I'll tell you what guys, when I started doing more calisthenics, my bench went up, my overhead press went up, my deadlift went up. It's because I got a lot more aware of my body, and that is why I'm a huge believer in both combining weights and calisthenics. Alright guys, that was the training footage for the day, for day number 4 of my current split, and today is actually the next day, in case you can't tell from this little outfit change. So that was the video guys. I'm going to do other videos as well, showing you guys how I do my entire split. And today I only did calisthenics for my upper body, but on other days I do stuff like overhead press, incline press, and more traditional like barbell and dumbbell movements, but I'll show you guys that in the future. So if you guys like this video, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because you guys have been smashing that thumbs up button lately, man. So show some love, right? It really does help the channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, yo, go ahead and subscribe already, dog, because you know it's cool up in here. And to all my fellas, don't forget who we do it for, guys. That Beezies. Peace.